Okay, energy efficiency. Yes, we've got pictures, so we can skip on. Energy efficiency. So from the 1st of April 2018, energy performance certificates for the first time ever actually had some form of meaning and regulation in terms of what we do. No landlord could enter into a new tenancy unless their property was an E grade or above. If any of you have moved a tenant in below an E grade without an exemption certificate, don't serve notice without looking into it. And renewals of tenancy are classed as new tenancies. So if you go into a new fixed term with a property that's a grade F or G, you've got a problem. And we surprisingly found that while doing our renewal process, we had to indoctrinate this into our processes to make sure when we were doing a renewal, we were checking that the EPC complied. There was quite a lot of properties. Kylie, who's sat over there from our management team, deals with the renewals. Quite a lot of tenancies that actually didn't comply, quite a lot of properties. But at the moment, you can get an exemption certificate if improving the EPC rating costs you any money. At the moment, there's a rule in place that it shouldn't cost you, as a landlord, a penny to improve that rating. So therefore, if there's not full funding available for the items that are needed, then you can get an exemption certificate. And you can therefore continue to rent out that property for 5 years. The exemption lasts for 5 years. Now, we're in talks about it, and this is a statement here whereby it's been published that they're consulting again, that at no cost to the landlord is a little bit unfair, and basically all these F and G properties are just being made exempt, and it's not really doing what they wanted, which was improving energy efficiency. So they're now they're now discussing that it shouldn't cost you as a landlord more than £2,500 to improve your property. So you know what I'm going to say to you now, guys? If you have got a property that doesn't comply in terms of it is F or G, get it exempt now. Because now you can get it exempt if it costs you anything, and that exemption will last for 5 years. In 2020, all properties, regardless of going into a new tenancy or a renewal, has to comply with the regulations or, in fact, have an exemption. But in 2020, we don't know what this guideline will be. It may be that you are expected to spend £5,000, £7,500, because they are trying to increase the energy efficiency of properties. And because the EPC is now such a big, pivotal, key thing in the service of notice, it's all of a sudden become very, very important. Okay, guys? Any questions on EPCs? Wonderful.